In this video, we're going to solve some investment problems. In the first problem, we have the formula for compound interest, and we want to find the time required for an investment of $12,500 to reach $20,000 if it is invested at 5.75% interest compounded quarterly. So, first we're going to plug into the formula. Our amount that we want to get to is $20,000, so that's going to be plugged into A. And P is the principal amount, which is $12,500. Our interest rate is 5.75%. So divide by 100, or move the decimal point 2 places, to get R, which is going to be 0.0575. Since we are compounding quarterly, my N is going to be 4. And T is what we are solving for. So, my first step in solving for T is going to be to divide both sides by 12,500. We get 1.6. So 1.6 equals 1 plus 0.0575 divided by 4 to the 4t power. Next, I'm going to use my calculator to add what's in the parentheses. So we've got 1.014375. It's important not to round this number if you can help it. If you do need to round it, to leave several digits after the decimal point. Oops, because rounding it too soon can cause your answer to be off by quite a bit. So 1.014375 raised to the 4t power. Now we can use our logarithms. So this is going to be log my base, 1.014375, and then the next number in the log is going to be the 1.6. And that's going to equal 4t. So on the calculator, I would do log of 1.6 divided by log of 1.014375. And I get 32.93. Divide both sides by 4. I can use the answer button in the Desmos calculator, and I get 8.2. So the time is 8.2 years. Now, one thing that I want to point out is that I could set this up the same way for a different problem with different numbers, go through this process, and solve it just like I did for this one. But we also see that there's kind of a pattern here if we do this multiple times where the numbers change, but we're still doing the same things. So if I want to think about how I could set this up in a general formula, this 1.6 came from dividing A by P. So I have log of A divided by P for my top log. The bottom log, this is just 1 plus r over n. So that is always going to equal nt. And then once I divide this on the calculator, I can divide by n to get what t is. So if you don't want to go through all of these solving steps each time, you could write down this formula, and then you just need to plug in a, p, r, and n. You can get this value on the left and then divide by n to get t. Now let's look at number 9. So this time we have a continuously compounded situation because we're using the formula that has e. So I want to find the time that it will take for an $18,000 investment to double, which means that it's going to equal $16,000. My P is going to be the 8,000, and then the interest rate is 8%, so 0.08, and we're solving for T. So I'm going to divide both sides by 8,000 first, and that's going to give me 2 equals e to the 0.08t. Now we're ready for natural log. Since the base here is e, we're going to use natural log. So this is going to be ln of 2 equals 0.08t. And then to get t by itself, I can just divide by 0.08. So let's do that on the calculator. We get 8.66. So again, taking a step back, what we have here is we have ln of a divided by p divided by r. So again, this is a general formula that you could use to find t. Just plug in a, p, and r into this formula, and it will give you the value of t.